Hello everyone and welcome back to the August Response channel. And we will be continuing our series on the Farming Simulator 22. So we are in the month of November. We have done a lot of things in this series. For example, we have done farming, we have done mowing of the grass, which by the way is coming along nicely. And we have set up our cow barn. It's right over there, but we still don't have any cows in them because we don't have the required uh, food for the cows. We can actually just I think we can start it with just hay, but yeah, we don't have any hay at the moment. So we have two fields where we are growing grass. So we have field number 38 here, and then we have field number 33 as well. In the last episode, we completed the harvesting on number 26. So it was a sunflower harvest, and since we have well right there, so I will take it and load whatever sunflower, whatever capacity it can take. So we have 158, almost 159,000 liters of sunflower. So let me just get an idea of how far this pipe will come out. And we already own this because this was not originally on the map, but we created this one. So yeah, it took most of it. We now have around 15,000 liters left. So we'll just drop that back at the farm, but before that let me just quickly check. Yeah, so 144,000 liters of sunflower is in there, and we will just activate this so it can start producing sunflower oil. It is set to storing, so everything will be stored, and we'll see pallets here. I'm not sure if you can hear, but there is some machinery noise coming from the oil mill. So what if we deactivate it? Yeah, the noise goes away. So that's the mill working. Again, if I activate it, we should we can hear the machinery noise again. So that's a nice touch. Anyways, we'll continue our sunflower harvest. So we have done field number 26. So we have sunflower on field number 27 and field number 32. So yeah, let's go ahead and start this. that's field number 27 harvested, and let's head over to field number 32. Is it? Yep, field number 32. And let's start on field number 32. That's harvesting done on field number 32. Let's see what else we got. We have field number 5, which has gone. So we just have field number 10 that has sunflower. We'll probably go and get that. And yeah, before I do that, I just remembered we have this guy waiting here to go and work on field number 4 and 16. And since it has a top speed of 25, so I was thinking of purchasing a low loader such as probably I think this will be too big. How about this? We have wide design and we have side guards. These are the side guards. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy this, and this can be hitched on a tractor, but again it has that silly connector which I absolutely hate. So we'll probably buy a truck one in, I mean the one that attaches to a truck instead. Let's try this one and see how it goes. So let's take the truck out for a spin. And get the ramps down and challenge ourselves to get this on there without tipping it over. So let me just line these up first and then bring it. Okay, all right, here it is. Please. We shouldn't have any problem once it is on here, because then we can just put the belts on and now it won't move even though the belts don't go over it, but yeah, you can assume it's now fixed. You just have to take the ramps, and now we can, I mean, I'll take it myself, I don't want it to get stuck anywhere, but we are headed for field number 4. So we can park this here and unfold the ramps. Unfasten the belts, get inside the corn harvester and try not to mess up the unloading. So yeah, this will surely save us some time, and so field number 4 we will start with that edge over there. So this is what a cotton plants look like. And I have set the max working speed to 30, but I'm not sure it can do 30 because the top speed is 25. And if we have a quick look at the field, so we have a 98% yield bonus on this field, so we should get a good harvest. So I'll set an AI worker to get this done. We'll have a quick look at how this actually works. So the cotton gets sifted through here. I'm assuming it's going up and inside. It's pretty covered, so you can't see what exactly is happening. I can see the cotton moving in there. Yeah, so we'll let this run. Look at the weed on that field. Okay, so I'm gonna let this run, and we will take this over to field number 10. So let's get to harvesting. Here. So that's field number 10 harvested, and I don't think we have any other sunflower fields to harvest. We've already done 42, 26, 27, 32, and now field number 10. So we will move over to corn, and our cotton harvester is doing its job pretty nicely. 68% full. 70%, almost half of the field is done. So let's just head back to our harvester here, and we'll take it over to field number 5. We'll rather, and at the farm we can, not this one, we can use the bigger New Holland. to take this over to field number 5 as well. So we will unload the sunflower harvest into this wagon here. Oops, we'll continue with the harvest on field number 5, and this can bring the grain back to the farm. So let me just assign a worker here to bring this over to field number 5, and we can jump in our harvester and bring it over to field number 5 as well. Let's jump over to okay, it's 88% full. This is on the way. Let's take over. So we have got 98,000 liters of sunflower in there, and we'll just ask it to take the harvest back to the farm. There you go, and we can jump back in our harvester here. Hold in the pipe. I think our cotton harvester will be full very soon. So now there is like the wagon that is needed to transport the cotton bundle that it will produce. So if you have a look at it, so this is the cotton bale that it has produced. And then it will go on its way. So I think we'll have to, and to carry these around, what you need is, I mean, there is a different type of wagon for cotton, and let me see if I can find it. So if we go into the categories and we go into cotton, yeah, this is the one, and this is under bale loaders here. But it is different. So let's find it first. Forestry, front loaders, low loaders, mowers, tedders, windrowers, forage wagons. These are these wagons. Weeders, planters, seeders, cotton technology. Okay, so we'll get this one. These are for round bales, and this is for both of them, but yeah, I think it can carry only one. This can carry two. We'll probably buy this one. But this we can carry, like we can carry this around with a tractor, and for this we will need the truck. So we'll buy this for now because I don't want to buy another truck. It's far too expensive and unnecessary. So AI worker I is blocked by an object. Let me see, where is AI worker I? Is it back at the farm? No. So it's blocked. I don't know, it's blocked by this wheel loader attachment probably. So since we are here, let's unload this sunflower. And this is coming along nicely, no issues here. Let's start harvesting corn. Yeah, I need to bring that bale loader for cotton here. So let me just assign an AI to it for now and go back to the farm. Try to park this. Get in this one because it's faster. bring this closer, and if you look at the controls, so we have to press B so it can tilt a bit, and once it comes in contact it should just pull it up, tilt it back, and not sure if we need to tie this or anything. Yeah, it should be pretty secure. So the spinnery is all the way over here at the top of this mountain. So let's head over there while these two have. But yeah, so this is the spinnery, and I think we just need to, no, this is the operating position. We need to unload it using Y. So it should disappear ideally. Yep, there it goes. And then we can just go ahead and buy it for $60,000, and it should have cotton. So we can get wool from sheep, but we have none at the moment. We have 20,000 liters of cotton, and fabric wool will deactivate for now, and fabric cotton will be stored. And let's see if we can back this one out of here safely. And let's see if the AI can descend and take it back to field number 4, where I think our cotton harvester is stuck. I'm not sure, but yeah, this has started moving, so fingers crossed. And no, it was just turning, so it's not stuck, it's still going 77%. So I think we should have another bale, and then we'll have something left in the tank. After that we will go over to field number 16. Yeah, and our corn harvesting is going as per, I mean it's going well for now, no issues. So we have done most of the harvesting. The other one we need is to harvest soya bean, and the other harvester that we have, I think this header can do soya bean. Let me just double check before I invest too much of my time. So this header can do soybean, so we can use this harvester and this header to get working on soybean as well. So yeah, uh, so most of this episode is, so it's blocked. Yeah, so most of this episode is all about harvesting. It got down the mountain fine, but then got stuck on this pole here. So let's rescue this quickly and reassign this to go back to field number 4. So hope it makes it this time. AI worker J is blocked. No, it's not anymore. Yeah, so coming back to this harvester here, let's see if I can connect this up. And let's not run over. Okay, this is not gonna be pretty. So yeah, let's not run over our pallets. So we need to remember not to park this over there anymore. Okay, so for soybean, we need to head over to field number 31, but we haven't purchased it, and yeah, it is ready. For harvest. Then we have field number 9, field number 12 on the upper part of the map. Yeah, so let's go ahead and buy field number 31 and we can start from there. That's harvesting done on field number 31. Now we need to head up to field number 9. So let's quickly check. This is 97% full. We need to take this over to field number 16. We need to send this to field number 16 as well. So yeah, so let's set destination to field number 16 right here. Hope it can find its way over there. Then we need to mount this. So let's have a quick check on the corn harvester. So this whole field number 5 is now harvested. Field number 4 is harvested. Field number 9 is almost done. We don't have corn anywhere else. So I guess we can bring this back to the farm. Let's see if it can go there on its own, or do we have to take it? For now it's folding. Okay, target is unreachable, so let me just reposition it just a little bit on the road, and then try again. Target is still unreachable, is it? Yep. Set destination to here, still unreachable. Okay, we can take it there ourselves, but first let's quickly get this bale here. So let's get this bale to the spinnery as well. Not sure if we are going to get a third one from field number 16. We might, we very well might, because again it's a big field. So yeah, we'll send it over to the spinnery. It is not going to be easy for the AI, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on it in case it needs any help. In the meantime, we'll take our harvester over to the farm. So that's cleaned up, and let's head over to our soybean field and see if we need to do anything. No, it's pretty clean. So let's see, we can take it over to field number 12 and that's the soybean harvest done. And let me set this down. So let's quickly check on the cotton harvest. Yeah, it's almost done. It's 84% full. So definitely we can get another bale out of it. This is probably stuck. Okay, that's a very bad parking job right there. But yeah. Still unreachable. Okay. AI worker H is not blocked by anything. So this has completed its task. We'll probably get this. So let's have a look at, yeah, again, awesome parking job yet again. So yeah, our spinnery should have enough to work for some time now. So we'll make do with the cotton. Yeah, 45,000 liters, so it's full and it's not taking that bale. It might take it in some time, but I'm very hesitant to leave it here. I'll probably just pick it back up. the silo. Uh, so I will be wrapping up this episode real quickly now. So we have done a lot of harvesting in this episode: sunflower, soybean, as well as all the cotton fields. So I will leave this machinery out and figure out what to do with it in the next one. But as always, thank you for your patience and watching. If you have any suggestions, you can always leave them in the comments and I will have a look at them. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can watch more of my videos. In the meantime, this is me signing off. Thank you so much. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye.